Cancer, welcome in. This is Intuitive Niche. I'm here to do your weekly reading. Today's August 22nd, so we are about to experience our first black new moon in the last 30-something months. It happens once every 30-something months. So this new moon is much more powerful. So your readings this week are that much more powerful. On YouTube, I am using the Oracle cards. I've already done all 12 signs of the TikTok version with tarot. And I did I actually did do 2 lives this week. One was for last week. But it is combined, so it doesn't matter. It's all when it resonates with you. Because they are all timeless. Sorry. All of my readings are free, timeless, and for entertainment purposes only, Cancer. Just so you are aware of that. I do have donation information in my description box so you can donate to sow a seed in my business. I would absolutely appreciate it. Help me to get some more cards and get some more stuff from my business going. I need new equipment, so any little thing can help. I will be starting a new job beginning of September. And so it is a part-time job, no guarantee of hours, so any little thing can help me, but I am happy to announce that I'm finally employed again. Anyways, if you would like personal readings or jewelry of any kind made, or if you would like to discuss setting up a Reiki appointment with me, we can do that. Feel free to email me. My email is also in the description boxes. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me comments. Let me know how we're doing this week. Cancer, I am using the Ancient Stones Oracle deck for you today. Ancient Stones Oracle, okay? It's by Rebecca Campbell. She's one very beautiful lady, divinely protected and guided in so many ways, and a wonderful teacher. I've taken many classes on Hay House with her and many others. As you know, I do the different readings, so I have Ciro Machete, Kyle Gray cards. I also have your basic everyday tarot and angel answers cards with Radley Valentine. He's also part of the Hay House Love. So if I'm going to promote anything, I guess I would say jump on over to Hay House and find some cards for yourself to learn your connection and your skills. So as we go forward, Cancer, the first card you got out today with this deck is the Gateway card. And the Gateway card tells us that new open doors are coming. Doors are opening for us, opportunities, right timing. You're going to be in the right place at the right time. Things are going to work out. They're going to balance out. They're going to smooth out. So wherever you've been in the last couple of weeks in my readings, you are still moving forward and into a more positive area of your life. Okay. See how beautiful? I love these cards. And the next card is Scrying. Scrying. S-C-R-Y-I-N-G. Now, if you don't have any idea what that means, that's a form of divination. Some people, like Baba Jolie, I watch her a lot. She has a cup of water, a bowl of water on her table, and she can see visions within the water. Sometimes she'll get a song, or she'll get a picture, or she'll get something in there that ties into the reading to somebody who she's connected, who's watching in the energies. So, scrying is trusting your visions, intuition, and planting seeds, okay? So as you go through the open doors and the gateways, you need to trust what your guidance inside is telling you to do. And you need to be able to know that it is the right thing. So having faith in yourself, having the strength and ability to see the truth as it is, not as you want it to be, okay? Dancing with the Stones was your next card out. Dancing with the Stones. Okay. This is about movement and teamwork and partnerships. So you are building a team. Your intuition is helping you plant those seeds. And you are going to be opening doors at the right opportunity to have your partnerships in place, and the people, whoever they are, your dream team, to go with you, okay, to help you grow. The next card was soul agreement, soul mission, soul plan, life purpose. What is your life purpose, Cancer? What are you on this planet in the human form? What is your purpose here? What is your muse? What makes you happy? What brings peace to your mind when you think about all the things that you want to do this week? Yes, remember, this is a deep reading because of the black new moon, but it is just for like the next 7 to 10 days in your guidance, okay? So you are moving forward. You are creating a team. You are trusting your visions. You can manifest anything you want right now with this black new moon. You can. And the soul mission, your soul plan, your life purpose has something to do with the scrying, seeing visions, trusting your visions, and giving information. So maybe you are a psychic. Maybe you are a medium. Maybe you are just an interpreter of the cards and an empath. Somebody who feels the energy around them, like I do. I also sometimes smell things. I also hear things sometimes. No, I'm not crazy. My dog is very sensitive too. She usually lets me know if there's a spirit within the realm by staring at something that's not there, that you can't see with the human eye, okay? Animals are very sensitive, especially cats. Cats are very spiritual animals, and they are just as protective as dogs are. So, I mean, I love both animals. I love most animals. The Holy Mountain is your next card here. Soul calling, sacred journey, pilgrimage. So, Cancer, you are being called to a higher purpose. And of course, this isn't for everybody. It is a general reading for entertainment purposes only. But remember, slow and steady foundations. You're creating a foundation for your generation. So once your legacy is set and you move on to the other side, they will be able to follow you up that mountain. So be the mountain is the next card. Slow and steady, patience, and foundations. See? You are creating your own legacy. The mountain, the holy mountain, and be the mountain. How can you not see that? The soul call, the sacred journey, the pilgrimage. You are traveling. You are in movement of creating your team, your dream, and trusting the universe to have your back. That is an empath in so many different ways. And the doors are opening because you are allowing yourself to see and feel what you are. Okay? You are a divine being here with a source and a purpose. And you are the holy mountain, and being the mountain, and you are moving slow and steady, so people do not get frightened by your words or your thoughts or your actions. But at some point, the speed will pick up here, because the gateway is open to this black new moon, and you are seeing things you've never saw before. So it's making you a little nervous, maybe, right? You are finding your purpose, your goal, and the people you were supposed to help. Your next card up is returning. It's a spiral journey. Growth, renewal, and healed. And I will tell everybody what I said last week. You see the path. You have to go through it. You have to find your way to the end, to the center, to the where you are supposed to end up. You cannot climb over the hedges in this path to skip something. There is no fast way around things. In divine timing, you are supposed to do things at a certain time, and it will happen no matter whether you like it or not. You can't speed it up, okay? The Cave, another card that has been coming up through all of my readings this week. Once you have created this journey, this path, this spiritual process for yourself, you will then be overwhelmed and overexhausted and tired, and you will need the cave. The cave card is next. All right. Retreat, time out, self-care, slow down. That has been one of the biggest things I've told many watchers. Retreat, slow down, allow yourself to breathe, catch your breath. But don't forget, you are a divine unit on this earth, helping others. So everything you learn at some point will be taught to somebody else who's climbing the ranks in ascension. Okay? You made this agreement before you came to earth that you would be the mountain, that you are the mountain, that you are the highest mountain, and you will teach and train and help other people grow in this lifetime to the purpose of helping others in many different ways. As you do this, you will earn your rights. You will earn your growth. But you will also pass many obstacles along the way. Find another road, flexibility, change. Sometimes you don't always have the right answer to move forward, and you see this stone here is blocking the exit to the light, right? So you must find another way out. That is part of what you do in your purpose. You learn, research, study, and figure out the way out past the obstacle or over it, and you help others to do the same. That's what you're here for. Pave your own way. Do not be afraid to create your own traditions and your own happiness, your own life. You do not have to follow the history. We don't always want to recreate history. We don't want the same things to keep happening over and over and over again. Eventually, we won't exist if we keep doing that, because that's like the definition of insanity. Pave your own way. Be the leader. Courage. Forge. Don't follow. You are a leader. You see the light at the top of that mountain? The mountain that just created your obstacle has lighting the way for you to make it over. The records, remember why you came. Be bold. You are the legacy you are creating. Okay? And the egg stone, feminine power, embodiment, and fertility. So maybe somebody's trying to get pregnant. Maybe somebody is pregnant. Cancer, I want you to understand this is a feminine principle, but it is not necessarily just for the girls, okay? Women do testosterone just like men do estrogen, okay? I'll put it as simple as that for you. It is the energy you are embodying. It is not male or female. Try to remember that in these readings, that it's all about the energy. Birthing a new idea. The Empress card. Growing from within. Sharing your knowledge. Being the teacher. Using the scrying. Trusting your vision and growth. Remembering why you are here. Because the legacy you are creating is what is going to be carried forward. Okay? This week I want you to focus on seeing yourself not as male or female, but as a human divine being who has a purpose to help other people, and see where your strengths are. Get out there and mix and mingle a little. Let's not be afraid to be around people. Get out there on the earth and ground yourself. Connect to Mother Gaia, even if it means hugging a goddamn tree. Alright? The second card to the last, Stone Goddess. Unwavering love and support, maternal line. So somebody's mom is here. See the beauty, gratitude. The sacred is everywhere. Always be grateful for what you have. Waking up every day, having food to put in your face, the ground to walk on, the roof over your head, whatever it is. Make sure the universe knows that you are ever so grateful for all that you have, and grateful for that you are about to receive. And be patient, use moderation, be honest with yourself, and keep moving so that you as the example to the next level that's coming up behind you learns how to do the same. And maybe in a different way, but it'll always be the same. Change is constant. Boundary stone, negotiations, contracts, and communication. And always know, Cancer, you will always have to have boundaries between the levels of ascension. You will always have some kind of contract that you live by. Whether it's, and when I say contract, I'm talking about like the Hierophant, okay? The law, the traditions, the religion, the legacy you're creating. I'm not talking necessarily about the everyday mundane world we live in and the life that you're trying to have. I'm talking about what we are building for the next generation. You must create boundaries. You must be willing to compromise and negotiate. And most importantly, communication amongst all levels. I think our politicians forget where they come from, but we won't go there. Any other cards for my collective Cancers this week? Please and thank you. Any other cards from the Ancient Stones Oracle deck? See the beauty. Make sure you're grateful every day. Weather the storms. Change is constant. It happens every day. Let it change you. Embrace the unexpected. Okay? Some of the most beautiful cards Rebecca Campbell makes. At the bottom of the deck eventually comes your alignment. That's what you don't see coming. It is coming together. Precision is your tool, Cancer. I have your reading over on TikTok all done for this week, and I did the live. You can only catch the highlights of the live. Unfortunately, I cannot repost that as a regular video. It doesn't work like that for the lives. But I do have many other videos that I have posted that are also timeless between my two platforms. Feel free, like, share, and subscribe here, and leave me comments on YouTube. Follow me on TikTok. Keep growing my community so that we can get live on YouTube. It's much more fun to do lives on the readings, because then I can actually go back and forth with the communication of the people actually watching me while I do it. And that's a lot of fun for me. Anyways, love and light to all of my Cancers, and I will see you next week. Don't miss the black new moon reading later today or early tomorrow. Okay? Have a great week.